Ang maganda sa Fulbright is you apply for the scholarship, tapos Fulbright will find a school for you. So they will match your research area, tsaka the expertise mo sa school na where they think would be most beneficial para sa'yo. So yun yung nangyari sa akin. Since journalism yung area ko, minatch na ako sa mga journalism schools in the US, and then in the end, they made me choose between two schools na parehong magaling. And so in the end, pinili ko yung Missouri School of Journalism, which is the oldest journalism school in the world, and arguably the best journalism school din. So, yun ang maganda sa Fulbright. Ang Missouri method is real life training. So Missouri yung journalism school has its own news website, its own TV station, and its own newspapers run by students. So parang you have to work at the newspaper to qualify dun sa mismong program. Parang gano'n. So nasasalan. At the same time, nagkakaroon sila ng real life training. Kasi yung newspaper ng Mizzou, which is Columbia Missourian, ibinibenta sa Columbia, Missouri. Yung TV station, which is KOMU-TV, it's an NBC affiliate. So, napapanood siya sa buong Missouri state. So, mas may pressure sa mga estudyante to do well. So, mas may motivation kasi you're doing something na hindi lang mababasa ng professor mo, pero mapapanood ng iba. So, parang real life training. So, parang you're actually doing journalism while you're still at school. Maraming interesting development dito sa Pilipinas na hindi napapansin ng academe. Parang masyadong Western-centric ang journalism research na parang ang model natin of how journalism should be and how mass communication should be yung model ng US. So I think marami rin silang matututunan from our examples here in the Philippines. So ang vision ko is to be able to contribute to journalism research dito sa Pilipinas. I think ngayon ang nagbabago sa definition ng journalist is yung new media. Is a new media na hindi mainstream. So, ngayon nakikita natin how the mainstream media, how they try to survive by tapping into the new media and yung mga citizen journalists na sinasabi natin, diba? I mean, they consider citizen journalists as news sources na din in a way. Pero, tinatawag natin silang citizen journalists at hindi journalists per se. So, ibig sabihin, we're not still very sure if they're journalists. Also, yung ang daming mga examples natin nakita how blogging can actually have impact. Pero what we see now is yung mga bloggers, in order to achieve journalist status, they have to secure attention ng mainstream media. So hindi pa rin diretsong from bloggers naging journalists sila. So I think what we have now is a very interesting time to study and reevaluate what we mean when we say journalists. Events are events created for the main purpose of being reported. So the reality of pseudo events are being called into question because these events would not have happened if there were no expectations of media coverage to begin with. So an example of a pseudo event would be a scheduled government inspection of a project. It's not affecting mediascape in as much as it affects the kind of reality that reaches those who consume the media. If the danger here is if we begin to consider artificial realities as real. And when pseudo events become very attractive to reporters, to journalists, because it's easier to cover and digest them, then we're also restricting access to people who do not have the same capacity and resources to create realities. For me, an ideal setup would be you teach, but also you practice what you